Good morning, Busy Bees. It's Tuesday, December 16th. Here's your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. So the government is finally going to release a jobs report. It's going to include October and November. Now, remember, these were delayed due to the federal shutdown. That's the excuse they use. I'm somewhat skeptic about the information we're going to get because there was massive layoffs within the federal government, and so we don't know what they will include, what they will omit. This is why Donald Trump replaced the head of the Labor Department to his own person, and they always look favorably on him, his people. So anyway, economists are hoping for some clarity because they've been flying blind without these numbers and information. We don't, the American people we need it and we don't. And I'll tell you why. I've known people out of work for 6 months, 7 months. Can't find a job. Any job. The job market is extremely tough out there because it's oversaturated with people and they're not creating enough jobs. Period. Right? We all know someone who is struggling right now. So that means that the jobs market is bad, and we know that from personal experience being out there in the world. The Federal Reserve and market analysts have been waiting for these numbers to gauge whether hiring is slowly stable or improving. It's slow, which could influence rate decisions and economic forecasts. So we shall see. When the report comes out, I will deliver it in the evening news today. Federal subsidies for the Affordable Care Act are set to expire. Now, the White House is weighing what they can do. I mean, they could do something. We do have technically time, right? What are we on, the 16th? We have time. If nothing happens, it's done purposefully by the GOP because the Democrats are ready to move on extending these, just an extension of them for another year until you figure things out, rather than leave Americans in the lurch. My fear is that Donald Trump is going to swoop in last minute and then give $2,000 per household, and people are going to be like, oh my God, he gave us $2,000. $2,000 when your grocery bill is $1,200 means absolutely nothing, right? It's not a lot of money. They think it's a lot of money to give to the poor, to give to us lowly people, but it's actually not a lot of money. You can't even in New York pay your rent with that. Just saying. The U.S. military struck 3 more boats in the Eastern Pacific Ocean, killing 8 people as part of an ongoing maritime campaign against suspected, not proven, drug trafficking. So they can say, hey, you look like you have drugs on that boat. I don't think you're fishing, and kill you. This is why this is illegal. You have to have proof of what's on board and not guess. You're guessing with people's lives. And all those people are like, oh, drug dealers are bad. I'm not saying they're not bad. I'm saying that there's not a death penalty for drug dealing. Like, those are not the laws of this land. And to kill people in the open ocean from a foreign country is an international crime. Full stop. Hilda Ramirez Sanan, a U.S. green card holder who's lived in this country for more than 20 years, filed a $1 million lawsuit against Immigration and Customs Enforcement, known as ICE, alleging a violent and unlawful detention in Chelsea, Massachusetts. The lawsuit claims ICE agents ambushed her and her 2 U.S.-born children outside of a courthouse in September, shattered her car window without warning, violently detained her, and forcibly removed her autistic 13-year-old son. That sounds about right. That sounds about tame from what I've seen on these videos. Yeah, something needs to be done. There has to be rules to deportation. You don't have to harm people and harm children to deport them. Deportations have happened for years, and we didn't see this type of violence. But anyway, that's your morning news rundown. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, share, and follow if you can.